What is there not to appreciate about the work they're doing? You know, the work that, I mean, as a young father with a son on the way, you know, I'm obviously vested in the future of our environment, of the planet. But one of the things that I love about what Global Green is doing is the work they do with schools, the green schools, making like a sort of healthier and more convenient environment for kids to be educated in, but also kind of working with families with low income who can both get good education and also be helping the environment.
We have biofuels that we use in our buses, and we try to do everything. Solar, wind. We got all those things going somewhere around the ranch or the road.
And it's unaware.
Who don't care? I don't know what to tell people who don't care, you know, because anyone with any intelligence at all should know that we need to conserve the energy that we have in every way we can. Oh, there's nothing any more fun than that, than playing with these guys, yeah.
Oh, I've been coming to this party for years now, and I love the organization. I think everything that they're doing is incredible, from you know, encouraging people to pay attention in their daily lives to doing it on a bigger scale, and obviously, you know, as actors, whether or not we like it, we have a voice. So you know, raising awareness for things that we think are important, and this is something that I think is important. Everything from drive a hybrid to brush my teeth in the shower to just yak people's ears off about it.
I've worked with Global Green for a long time, and I'm constantly impressed by how many issues they're tackling at once under the umbrella of ecological sustainability. It's really impressive and inspiring, and makes me take pause very often and think about how I can be a more conscious citizen and conscious consumer. So I'm very grateful that they're here.
Well, in the middle of my heartbreak about Hurricane Sandy and my family who was there is an organization that is stepping in not only to help rebuild, but to help rebuild with solar. I just think that's a shining something to hang on to in the middle of the heartbreak. And so that alone, it's all selfish. I do a beach cleanup with my daughter because it makes me feel better on that day. I write a letter to my congresswoman because it makes me feel better on that day.
Well, I went to Congo with V-Day, and Global Green was there, Matt Peterson, and he was installing solar panels in Congo, so I instantly became friends with him, and I think that his organization is tremendous, and what he's done in New Orleans and Hurricane Sandy, all the things that he does that nobody talks about, it's one of the most important organizations out there, because frankly we all have to do more.
You know, I started caring about it the time I had children. This is when I really started to care significantly. But I had an awareness of it before that. But it really starts to hit home and starts to kick you in the ass when you have your own children, and it's them specifically that you're thinking about. All of a sudden, the future has a face, kind of a thing. Yeah. Well, first of all, that region, I mean, they get hit by Sandy, and then another storm, and then the snow comes, and then it's free. I mean, those guys, they're just getting their ass kicked left and right, and they need all the help they can get.
They were there right after Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans and helped rebuild and build in a very green fashion. They were there after Tropical Storm Sandy, you know, in New Jersey and New York, and they're there where the need is greatest. And every day they're helping people live more sustainable lives, build more sustainably. They've got that Green Resource Center, and they've been helping people. I've used it myself to learn about green things over the years.
You know, it isn't always, and I'll be honest, it's tricky to always pull off like a green way of dressing every day. For me, I try to do some thrift shop, vintage shopping, and always incorporate that into what I do every day, because I am on TV every day, so there's a lot that goes into that. I also try to donate my clothes a lot. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I am so fortunate with what I do that I get gifted a lot of clothes, and a lot of clothes come my way, and I just don't let them pile up in my closet. I kind of give back. So I'm into the whole recycling garment thing.
Because I just think that it's has to, I mean, we're forging more and more of a dialogue for a greener environment, and I think that film is one of the biggest mediums that we have for communication, for like, you know, distribution to like a wide audience, and I just believe that, you know, people need to know how to do it. If they don't know how to do it, they don't do it. Like, people need to be taught, and, you know, people be like, oh, I recycle. I mean, if no one showed you where to put the bottle in the can, you wouldn't know. So it's like the same thing, but on a more, you know, intricate scale.